In your observation, over your experience, when you see women around at home or in professional life, you observe women in general, what is the approach to money, and has the level of awareness increased? Have women gotten more savvy over the years?
In general, I would say Indian women leave money and finance matters to the men, whether they be it fathers or brothers or husbands. And there'll be perhaps very few women like me whose husband prefers that money and finance matters I'm the one who deals with. I think this comes from the role of women in society from time immemorial. And what is surprising is, despite all the education and despite all the liberalization and despite all the, how much women have become now much more independent in their thinking, but somehow they don't want to deal with their finances and their family's finances. It's something like this phobia about maths. No, I can't do maths. Women can't do maths. That kind of a thing. And I'm really feeling that women, it's complete myth. It's a complete myth that women cannot manage money or be responsible for that financial investment. And I think it's absolutely imperative. I think it's completely gender agnostic, financial savviness or financial quotient. It depends on the exposure, awareness, and most of all, interest. And I think there is a change. There is no doubt a change. We have seen a lot of women investors coming into the markets. We've seen, and in rural India, the self-help group movement itself, empowerment of women started through the opening of a bank account for the self-help group.
Yeah.
But I think there is a long, long way to go.
Even today, 70% of women find the financial jargon too complex and complicated. They don't want to invest time in, reading balance sheets, understanding markets. Men, their husbands, their spouses on the other part, basically exude extreme confidence investing in the markets. I mean, they exude so much confidence. It is definitely not equal to competence. I see a lot of men losing money more than women. It's statistically been proven like that too. But I think women just feel, and these are educated women, educated in the world of finance, they feel we are multitasking too much. This is the one role that the husband or the father is willing to take on. So they delegate it to them till such time as things really go wrong. So unfortunately, I think less than 10% of women are taking charge of their financial savings, even in educated urban India. And I think that's a very disappointing number. Slowly changing as the bank accounts, etc., are changing, but the pace is too slow.
I see this with my old friends. They might be a senior civil servant, they might be a senior scientist, but the money is still being managed by the husband. And one of the reasons, of course, is that this is one thing the husband is happy to do. The woman already has too many things on her plate and she thinks, okay, he's happy to do it, let him do it. One thing off my head. Confidence is not equal to competence. It is true when you are hiring. It is true of the men in your life. That just because they act confident doesn't mean that they know actually anything more than you. And data shows again that the investing results for women are better, but they are less confident. If you are going out of the absolutely risk-free end, the fixed deposit end, and let us say you are investing at all in anything with an equity component to it, which you have to if you want your long-term compounding, then there will be losses at some point in time.
Yeah.
As they say in software, it's a feature, not a bug. But when losses happen, let's say a woman makes a loss, the husband will say, you didn't know anything, kya karne ki zarurat thi? She herself will beat herself up. Whereas if the husband makes a loss, the wife might be even, would not even want to question is that why spoil the peace in my home. So the attitudes for loss making by men and women are different within the family, are different within themselves. So,
sure.
Be confident enough to say that, yes, I'm going on this journey and at some point I will make a loss.